Hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
With the Big Family Homestead, and today we're talking about one of our favorite subjects, but a different aspect of that subject, and that is Moringa oil.
Yes.
You guys know that we love Moringa oil for lots and lots and lots of reasons that we're not actually going to go into today. It's basically all but cured my arthritis, or for those who would say, you're not allowed to say cured. Well, before we even start, not a doctor, not medical advice, none of this is. We're talking about our experience and the experience of lots and lots and lots of people who have put their comments down in the...
in other videos.
Yeah. So, when you say, oh, my arthritis is cured, let's just say that I have no more symptoms and have not had any symptoms at all, which was debilitating for how many years?
Too many to count. 7?
6 or 7.
6 or 7.
And I used to be on a very expensive drug that was $2,500 a month.
Yeah, I think it's gone up to 5,000 now. But
that's so ridiculous.
It's insane. Yeah.
Anyway, no problems now with that. But we're going to talk today a little bit about a different aspect of this altogether, because we always talk about the arthritis, and go back and watch those videos if that's your thing.
Right.
But again, I'm not a doctor. She's not a doctor. This is not medical advice.
Right. Right.
Go ahead.
The Moringa oil, it's the Moringa oleifera seed oil. So they take the seeds and they press them and get the oil. I think, am I mistaken in that it takes 3,000 seeds to make a small amount of oil? And I can't remember how much it is.
I honestly don't know.
I don't remember where I saw that. Anyway,
I only know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop.
I know it's 3. Yeah, I got that.
Let's talk about the oil.
Let's talk about the oil. Now, I use the oil every day. I use it in my hair. I use it on my skin. As a moisturizer, we use it in our lip balms and healing hands and beard oil. I'm taking this. I absolutely love this stuff. Okay. I don't have dry skin anymore. And I used to have, when I was a teenager, really, really oily skin. I don't have that problem as I get older, but in the winters here, my skin gets really dry because the air is very dry.
Not anymore.
Not anymore with this. And, okay, they're not completely gone, but I have spots on my face. And since I started using this, they have not all gone away, but they have reduced a lot.
That is true.
Right. I've gotten cuts and burns and little boo-boos and things like that. Anytime I get a wound or the kids get a wound, we put this on the Band-Aid instead of the antibiotic ointment. And it
heals it faster.
Heals it a lot faster. A couple of years ago, I had this really nasty cut on my knuckle. Really bad spot for it, okay? And it was, I should have gotten stitches. It was about...
Yes, she should have.
I should have gotten stitches.
I tried to talk her into going to the hospital, and she said nope.
And I was very leery. Honestly, it was just at the beginning of when COVID started. So it wasn't quite a couple of years ago. It was about 1.5 years ago. And it was really long and deep, and I, like I said, should have gotten stitches. I used this, and it was completely healed in less than a week.
Yep.
And there is a very teeny tiny scar. Not that I care about scars, but I know some people do. But it is minimal, very tiny, very not even noticeable.
Now, ironically, that we had already planned on making this video to tell you guys about the healing stuff for your skin and your body, like that aspect of the Moringa, before this happened. But last Sunday, so this video is going to come out on Saturday morning. But last Sunday, I got this wild bird to start really pushing some of the tree line back behind us. You see back there?
Some of the brush.
And I was using the weed whacker, and I was doing stuff you really shouldn't do with the weed whacker because it had one of those cool spinning blades on it.
We call it the spinning wheel of death because that's what it looks like.
It's very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Yeah.
And I was using it, just having a blast, swinging it all around. And I had been out there for 2.5 hours.
What not to do.
Nobody was around me, and anyway.
I know.
Anyway.
So
I had ripped my hand open really, really good and didn't even realize it because I wasn't wearing gloves. And then what happened was when I kind of took a little break to refuel, sweat got down into the cut. It was all around, it was all in here. And I'm going to show you this in a second. But it was completely, there was no skin left at all. It was all the layers of skin were gone, and it was down to like, for a gross, it was the meat. It was the
fleshy
flesh.
part, yeah.
And there was nothing left. And when I had realized it, I was like, oh, that was a mistake. So I came in and cleaned it up. And the only thing, and this is not even a full week because today's Friday when we're filming this.
5 days.
And the only thing I did to that was right there. Look at that. It was the moringa. That's it.
Yep. Every day he put a bandage on it with this on it.
That's it. Once.
And it just...
Once a day.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't scab. There's a little bit of dry skin.
It's still not all the way done, but
it's mostly done, and it was
no
honestly
scar.
Because of this.
And here's the big kahuna when it comes to testimonials. I know a lot of you guys have emailed us saying, I did this and it did some crazy thing, but to be fair, we trust you, but there could be people that were not telling the whole 100% truth, so we don't try to use those as testimonials because we don't know. Right. I mean, there could be people making stuff up.
Right.
However, I know this for a fact because it happened to my dad, for my dad, with my dad, and because of the moringa oil, he probably ended up keeping his foot.
Yeah.
And that's this. He's got diabetes.
He's got type 2 diabetes.
And he had this sore on his foot that ended up becoming
a very deep hole.
And became a hole.
In his heel.
It wasn't healing. He kept going to the doctor. Everything they were packing in there, giving him antibiotics and all that kind of stuff, it just wasn't working.
Yep.
And as kind of a last ditch effort, because my dad pushes back on stuff like that generally when it's natural, then natural equals it doesn't work that great. Well, he used the moringa oil that we sent, and sure enough, he said that within a couple weeks, the doctors were flabbergasted. It was just fine. Yeah. No big deal.
Right.
And the doctor kept asking all these questions. What is this stuff? What are you doing? And he just says it's this plant called Moringa oleifera, and they press the seeds, and it makes this oil.
Yep.
Again, we're not doctors. This is not medical advice, but I'm telling you that what this has done for us and what we read about for you guys, but we're not going to quote any of that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's nothing short of amazing.
I can't say that word. It's an amazing product. It really is. It's a plant. That's all it is.
No, you grow it. You can make your own.
There is nothing in this but Moringa Seed Oil. That's it. If you can see on the label, it says certified organic Moringa oleifera Moringa Seed Oil. That's it.
Well, and you guys may be scratching your head going, now, wait a minute. Do you guys partner with Pura Vida, which is this brand? And the answer is absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Because we've tried every other major brand that's out there. And these guys, number one, I trust them. If you had any idea the lengths that they go to make sure that this is absolutely 100% organic, 100% pure, 100% the best you can get, they do it.
Yep.
Number one. Number two, that I know that when you trust somebody and they put out a good product, don't you want to help them out? I want to help them out. They help us out. Yep. We get this stuff. So, but I wouldn't be telling you this if we thought that it didn't work.
Right. No, are you kidding? I seriously use this 2 or 3 times a day. I use it on my face in the morning. I use it in my hair at night. Our daughter Hope uses it in her hair.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
teenage girl
stuff.
Teenage girl stuff.
She's experimenting with all the different hair care, this and hair and that, and the nails and the...
Not nails. She doesn't do nails. Not yet.
All the beautification.
The beauty stuff. Because she thinks she's not, but she's absolutely is beautiful.
But it's funny.
Yes. So all of our kids
she's awesome.
Go to this when they have a boo-boo and they need to put a Band-Aid on that boo-boo. They put this on there too, and it heals the wound really quickly. So even small boo-boos.
You know what? And there is a whole other side to this that, frankly, we don't really touch on just because we don't use it like that.
Right.
And they will sell this stuff largely as a supplement for people, like an energy shot almost. It's like a vitamin booster, mineral booster. But I can't really talk on that because that's not how we use it.
Right. Right. There's a moringa a moringa oil extract where it's cut with vegetable glycerin and water. So it's actually a little bit sweeter. I've used it and it's a great supplement. Yeah,
it's one of the prescribed suggested uses on here is for adding it to your hair to add shine.
Yeah.
I love it. But that's so funny to me because why would I ever use something like that? I mean, I guess you could use it for whatever works for you. But why would I use something that's going to heal up my wounds so fast to increase my shine?
Yeah.
But that's other people. Hey, everybody has a reason for wanting to use it.
Right. I generally add this to my hair at night before I go to bed. So.
Our beard balm.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have friends that they tell me they're never going back to another beard balm because they used to get really bad dandruff and now they don't get dandruff. And I'm like, psst, it's the secret ingredient.
Not such a secret. This is it.
Yeah, we kind of tell everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway,
absolutely love it.
Finishing up though, not doctors, not medical advice, but do yourself a favor and check into it for yourself. And honestly, what a great natural organic alternative.
Right.
What if you can't get to the doctor, people? It'd be good to have some stuff on hand.
Yep.
Is that it?
I think so.
That's it. So then why don't you say goodbye?
I don't know. I have one more thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much I could say about this stuff more than I love it a lot.
Wait a minute. We're supposed to be telling them there's a link down below.
Oh, is there? There's a link down below.
There's a link down below that if you want to look at it,
if you want to check it out for yourself, there's a link down below.
There's a link down below, doggone it. And
oh, brother.
We'll have to remake the video again.
No,
now we don't because we said it.
No, okay, good. We don't have to make the.
There's a link down below.
Don't forget, there's a link down below.
If you're wondering.
If you're wondering,
below. I'm Brad.
I'm Christa.
You guys have an amazing and blessed day.